Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on, man? Like, subscribe if you like this video, man. Make sure you hit that notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Yeah, it's been one quite hell of a couple days. Uh, really busy. That Friday and Saturday and Sunday morning. Those days are out the way. Did okay both days. Didn't really too much hurt anything. Hope you all didn't, had great days as well. I forgot how many games it is. I think it was 6, 7 games today. I don't know, but yeah. I tossed a parlay up there yesterday. I've been doing a lot of live betting. I do a lot of live betting too, man. That's something to really look at. I did want to get a kind of a good look at how these teams are going to react after the All Star break, and it's been all right. Man, games all day, starting in a few hours. Let me let me touch on them. First and foremost, we got the Philadelphia 76ers at New York Knicks here, okay? 219.5 over under in this one, all right? Before I go any further, I just, got to let you guys know that um, don't forget, because they act funny with these bets, okay? So don't forget, you go over to the total parlay section. They have these, and they're alternates, okay? They're alternate total props here. You have your match total parlay, which would be the money line total parlays. Then you have your your spread in total parlays, which So you have to make sure if you're a totals type of person, make sure you come back here and look at it. If you don't see them on mobile, then you have to look on desktop or something, maybe something like that. But these are really helpful with all the alternates. I think we have I don't know what we have, what the over under is in this game. I just said it, but I forgot that fast. Anyway, I just got to let you guys know that. All right. Now, yeah. So the last two games these two teams played, Joel Embiid played one and he missed one, and the Knicks won both games. So that's something. That's something. As far as trends wise, I just, um, I don't know, man. Uh, the under's been trending a little bit, for the Philly, but that's all I can really, look at, for their team. So I'm not going to take too much into that. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ball, New York Knicks, um, the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games versus a team with a winning record above 600, man. So the over is 4-0 in Knicks' last 4 home games, okay? Uh, the over is 5-0 with the Knicks in their last 5 games following a ATS loss. So the over has been trending, but between these two teams, uh, the under is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings in New York, and the under is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings overall. So, you know, I don't know, man. 76ers, they won 3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games versus this team. Shit, I just I don't know, man. We got some new additions to James Harden. Some matchups are going to be a little bit different this game. I'd imagine, you're going to get guys like Fournier, maybe me matched up with somebody like Harden. And you'll have somebody like, I don't know, who are they? Who are they starting? Alec Burks might be matched up with somebody like Tyrese Maxey. So I mean, I like the matchup for Harden. I also like the matchup for Evan Fournier. One of those games, Evan Fournier did hit 4 threes. Okay, he's gonna have to hit the three. I mean, Matisse Thybulle might be matched up with somebody like R.J. Barrett. He's gonna have a lot of volume going towards his way. Him and Randall. So, you know, James Harden is going to be self-explanatory, and then Joel Embiid is going to be self-explanatory. I have some interest. I ain't gonna lie, So I love to bet the threes. I'm gonna have some interest in Evan Fournier 3-point prop. It's fucking juiced up, man. It's fucking juiced up at 3.5. But that's how he rolls, man. You're gonna get it at plus 128. I don't know if I'm gonna get there. It's a slight lean. Something's telling me he's gonna hit this three today, but I could be wrong. I know if he don't hit that three, they're gonna get their ass blew out. I'll tell you that. But we'll see. Everybody 3-point prop here is in plus money except for Julius Randle. So it's a pick your poison thing right here. I know it's a 3-point shooting lead. I don't mind you guys get to anybody, for 2 threes or whatever the case may be. I could even kick a case with somebody, something like James Harden 2 threes. What else do Tyrese Maxey 1-3. And I could, from there, I could go with my motto, any 3 minus 300s can get you plus money. I can go with a 3-3 from Evan Fournier, and that'll give me a plus 138. But if I don't want to go to 3 threes to Evan Fournier, I might come around here to somebody like an assist prop for Julius Randle, sitting at 5.5, and I'll probably go with a 4. And I think this is something I was looking at. I'm probably going to end up locking this in. A 1-3 for Maxey, 2 threes for Harden, and 4 assists for Randle. And get that at plus 102. That's something I'm probably going to lock in. Okay, but as far as my player pool, these players are in my player pool. I don't really have to go to that Maxey 1-3. I'm pretty much pushing it with that. Official player for me, I'm going to have to take the assist prop here. Madison's Garden. I'm going to have to take the assist prop for James Harden. He's been on fire. This is what he does. All right, don't mind getting to 10. You'll get that at minus 174 in same game parlays, but I'm definitely going to sprinkle something like that on James Harden. You know what I'm saying? I already sprinkled something on his 10.5 assists. Let's just hope he gets there. For me, yeah. So other players I don't mind. This team is not a good rebounding team. Philadelphia 76ers. So I have some interest in Julius Randle rebounding prop. Don't mind getting to 8 at minus 3, for my same game parlay. Bankroll builder player pool there. So I don't mind getting to that. What do we have here? Yeah. So, not going to overdo things. I do like the matchups. I do like the guard matchups here. You know what I'm saying? Alec Burks, I like the spot that he's in, going up against somebody like James Harden or Maxey, and then vice versa. I like the matchups for both sets of guards here. Okay, so I'm going to figure something out when it comes to that. It's some interesting matchups across the board. I mean, Tobias Harris versus Julius Randle. Good luck with somebody like Harris trying to stay out of foul trouble. Good luck with somebody like Randle trying to chase him around on the perimeter. So, hey, this should be a game here, okay? This should be a game here, all right? Hopefully it's a game. It's an early game. You know what they do, okay? I don't have to touch on guys like Joel Embiid. I mean, it is what it is. I do like the rebounding that but they don't have them up there. They don't have them up there. Let me see. No, they don't have the center Robinson up there. He's questionable. Let me look and see if they ruled him out or anything while I'm on air real fast, just so I don't miss anything. Let me see if Robinson is in or out. I don't see any news on that. He is questionable though, so keep an eye on that situation. This game is set to tip off soon. So you guys got anything else on this? You let me know. Slight lean towards Philadelphia 76ers in this one. Not official though. Not official. This is a big revenge spot for Philly. Like I said, New York Knicks has won the last 2 matchups here. So it's a big revenge spot here. Double in the win for Embiid is not out of the realm of possibilities. Along with James Harden, you'll get there for -122 and -108. And those are some easy little props that I'm looking at right there. So I'll keep it moving, man. I will keep it moving. Big revenge spot for Philly, though. So keep that in mind. Hard for me to back the Knicks, man. Utah Jazz at Phoenix Suns, 226 over under. Utah Jazz favored by 2. All right. A lot of injuries between the two teams when they played. I think they had played back-to-back games. Yes, they did play back-to-back games back in, I want to say they played back-to-back games back in January. I could look. Let me see. January 24th and 26th. Phoenix won both of those games. Phoenix has owned these guys as of late, dating back to 2020. Phoenix has won 6 straight games against Utah, okay? So right off the bat, the under is trending really hard with Utah. The under 71 in the last 8 in the Jazz last 8 games following a straight up win. The under is 10-2 in Jazz last 12 games as favorites. Okay, so they're favorites right now. So those are a few things that that's pointing towards the under for Utah. And on the other side, I mean, Phoenix, the over is 4-0 and won their last 5 games as a home underdog. So, and then the over is 6-0 in Suns' last 6 home games versus a team with a winning road record. All right. So, a few things pointing towards the over when it comes with Phoenix. Between the two teams, only thing I really stood out to me was, this is a very small spread, and Jazz, they 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 meetings. This could be a tough game. This could be a tight game. It could be, but I don't know, man. I can't really call it. There's no Chris Paul, but that's just usage for other people. Phoenix Suns have been, they still been playing some okay ball. They did just take a fall to New Orleans, but I mean, shit. What can you say? So it's 226 over under in this one. All right. I really like some threes. Cameron Johnson. Okay, he's gonna get his 3-point prop is sitting at 2.5 or plus money. He has, given the minutes, he has 5 threes upside, okay? They will be shooting a 3, so keep that in mind. He's hit 3 threes or better in 3 straight games. We all know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? There's no Chris Paul. I would say he's the best 3-point shooter on the team. Everybody's prop on the board here is plus money, except for Jay Crowder. So Cameron Johnson, I have some interest in his 3-point prop. Okay, you get it for plus money at 2.5, and it is what it is. But it's a lot of 3-point props here to be looked at. You got a nice amount of plus money on somebody like Mike Conley's 3-point prop. Bogdanovich is hitting the 3-ball better, while Donovan Mitchell has been in the lineup. You can go back and check that. Donovan Mitchell has been knocking the cover off the motherfucker his damn self. You know what I'm saying? So Donovan Mitchell has had 3 threes or better in 5 straight games. 7, 5, 5, 3, and 4. 2 and 6 if you want to keep it going. All right. So multiple threes are not out of the realm of possibilities for him. This could end up being a decent 3-point game here. You could look at somebody like Bogdanovich for 2, Cameron Johnson for 2, and that'll damn near get you, a decent return right there. You could throw anything else up there with it. Devin Booker for 2 if you want to. You get 2 threes for all 3 of these guys. That's a plus 148 right there if you're not trying to be greedy. All right. It's a lot of ways to get money in this game here. It's a lot of ways. Conley has 2 threes, and Mike Jay Crowder has 2-3 upside. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it just is what it is. It is what it is. And then I always got to talk about Bridges, which he will sell. You know this. Royce O'Neal, all these motherfuckers got 2-3 upside. Then if you want to go to 3 threes, you can look at somebody like Donovan Mitchell. Okay, will this happen? No. I'll have to pick out my favorites, but I'm going to be betting some of them. Yeah, I will. All right. It's just human nature. All right. Of course, Rudy Gobert is in line for a double-double. So, only way I could really bet that if I go over here and try to get it, where's this rebounding prop? Rudy Gobert. It's at 13.5 right now. I thought I seen that 12.5 earlier. But yeah, 12 rebounds is not out of the realm of possibility for same game parlays for him. So keep that in mind there. If for whatever reason you think Utah Jazz will win this game, a double-double in the win is not out of the possibilities for Rudy Gobert. I can get to that, but Donovan Mitchell and what's the boy's name? Devin Booker is really in line. These guys should be, utilized early and often, man. I wouldn't be surprised if both of these guys hit their point props. Phoenix Suns has been giving it up, okay? They've been giving it up to the guards. So, yeah, I like both of those guys here. Whether you want to look at threes or raw points, I like both of them, man. So you should see some awesome parlays going out there today. Hopefully they hit, you know what I'm saying, 25 or 25 or something. That's pretty good. You can get a decent return off that at plus 136. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot to look at today. It's a lot to look at. Can't really touch on everything, man. It seems like every game that I looked at today, I like for threes. Don't have a lean in this one. I'll keep it moving. All right. Boston Celtics at Indiana. Right off the back is Boston Celtics for nothing for me here. I didn't even look at the props. I ain't even gonna lie. We got a 10-point spread, 226 over under. I don't know who's going to be playing or not here. Just got to wait and see. Make sure you're watching out for the community tab. I will put some picks over there today. I put some over there yesterday, like I said. And most of those picks I do bet. Those were juiced up though. So I did parlay those. But most of the 90% of my bets in my parlays, I play them straight, Anytime you're telling anybody, just, if you don't like what they have, man, just take what you like. That goes for me. That goes for anybody else. Sometimes shit don't make no sense. Sometimes I get tunnel vision. Sometimes I'm at work, rushing, or whatever the case may be. So, it is what it is, man. So, Boston Celtics for me here. Need to see who's in and out. Other than that, yeah, it's a Boston Celtics thing here. So, I'm going to keep it moving. We have no props out for that one. Los Angeles Clippers at Houston Rockets here, okay? We have a 7-point spread in this one. We have a 229 over under, all right? Interesting, okay? So, these teams just played a few games ago. There was no, let me see. I don't think there was no Gordon or either, or no, Porter that game, so that gave a decent amount of usage to guys like Grid and other guys like that. So, the over, all right? The over is 5-0 in the Clippers' last 5 games as a favorite, all right? Clippers are 5-0 in their last 5 games, 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games. Okay, so we got a 7-point spread here. All right. Now, on the other side of the things here, the over is trending pretty decent here. All right. I mean, they've just been, they've been horrible at home, but the over is trending pretty decent on the Houston side of things. The over is 7-0-1 in Rockets' last 8 home games versus a team with a losing record, losing road record at that. So it is what it is with that situation. So between these two teams, overall between these two teams, the over is 8-3 in their last 11 meetings. I could see an instance where this game goes over here. Everybody's healthy. I ain't gonna say everybody's healthy, but most of the usual suspects are there. I haven't checked the injury report. Now we have Kevin Porter Jr. is questionable again. So if he can't go, then we'll look at a decent dose of Dennis Schroeder. All right. So keep that in mind. But yeah, there is an instance where I could see this game going over. That's why I really like to point this shit out. All right. So I don't really, first of all, the Clippers they're not a good rebounding team. Okay. You got a few guys that can rebound pretty good, like Terrence Mann. He can rebound really good. He's not on the books right now. I don't know who they have on the books right now, right? So they have only guys like Zubac and Reggie and Marcus Morris. And I did put something together for this, just for those three guys right there. But, talking about the guys that we don't have on the books right now, Terrence Mann, I like this spot. I love this spot for him. I took him for 20 points last time these two teams played. He had 28. All right. Now, I like to go to Terrence Mann when there's no Luke Canard. But, he's been playing well with Luke Canard as of late. And I really like him. I mean, he's had double digits in 6 out of his last 7 games. 3 of those games were 20-point games there. So, you know what I'm saying? He's a really good rebounder. He's averaging 5 rebounds on the season. So, keep an eye out on him. All right. Now, I cannot go without letting you guys know about Luke Canard every day. All right. Every day. He hit 8 threes against this team last time they played. He hit 5 threes last game against the Lakers. So, he's hit multiple threes in 14 of his last 15 games. He's hit at least 1 3 in each and every last one of them. So you have to keep an eye out on him. If he doesn't pop up on the books, then you can live bet him, okay? Yeah, so those are some important plays that I have to point out for you guys here, okay? Now, what I had locked in was I sprinkled something on this. I had Reggie Jackson 2 threes and Marcus Morris 2 threes. Sprinkled something on that. And then I had this is going to be a painful one, really. It's going to be a painful one, but I did take the not really though. He had a double-double last time these two teams played, Ivica Zubac, and it was in like 23 minutes. And if I'm not mistaken, he did have foul trouble. So if you want to get to 10 rebounds for Zubac, matter of fact, I'm probably going to ladder bet this 10 rebounds, and I just might take him for 12. Do something like I did Steven Adams last night. I went up to 12, and I knew it was the spot. I should have went up to 16 for Steven Adams, but that's another story. But yeah, I have. He's the only big there. Okay, so I really think I have some interest in that. Well, you do have Hardenstein coming off the bench, but I have some interest in that double prop for him. Okay, so So I did go with the 8 rebounds and the 10 points for Zubac. So yeah, I did something like that. That's plus 1.8. And if you want to put those guys together, I mean, it is what it is. For a same game parlay, 2 threes. I mean, that's not crazy. 8 rebounds, 10 points, 2 threes and 2 threes. I might sprinkle something on that. I might sprinkle something on that. Man, like I said, these teams, they are 1-1 on the season. Houston Rockets did win one of the games, so I mean, let's just see. I'm gonna temper my expectations and see if what's his name? What's this boy's name? The point guard Kevin Porter Jr. plays, and then I will work with it from there. Yeah. But yeah, I like the 3-point props here. Reggie Jackson had a double double last time these two teams played. He's been getting elevated assists, so he's a double double candidate in this spot right here. He's a double double candidate in this spot. You want to get to 6 assists for him, be my guess. So that's something to look out there. All right. But yeah, I showed you a few plays that I like there in this game. And yes, it is a slight lean towards the over for me in this one. I ain't even going to lie. Slight lean. Something telling me that Houston Rockets, they're going to put up some points today. I have to wait to see about. But either way it goes, I mean, they got the Dennis Schroeder, so I'm fine with the over, even if Kevin Porter don't play. It's just something's telling me. Something's telling me. Detroit Pistons, that Charlotte Hornets here, 229 over under in this one. Charlotte Hornets are favored by 10, okay? So, I mean, I don't know what to expect here. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know what to expect here in this game. Detroit Pistons, they don't play at the pace that I like. And then you got somebody like Charlotte Hornets. They play at an okay pace. They like to shoot the ball. Guards have been having their way somewhat versus the Detroit Pistons here. I mean, it's been looking bad. Both of these teams have, they trying to figure themselves out as of late. Charlotte Hornets, I mean, they just been terrible. It's a 10-point spread here. Charlotte Hornets, they just on 4 against the spread in their last 4 games following against the spread win. I mean, they on 4 against the spread in their last 4 games following a win. I mean, it's just, they've been terrible against the spread. All right. I'll just look at, some of the shit that we got between the two teams here. Now, between these two teams, the under is 7-1-1 in their last meetings in Charlotte. And then overall, the under is 10-3-1 in their last 14 meetings. So we got a 229 over under here. And then, the under is kind of trending between these teams' history between the two. So that's something that you could probably look at there. I'm not a fan. Never been a fan of these big spreads here. So that's just me. But I mean, I got to look towards the 3-ball here. I mean, you're getting plus money for the LaMelo Ball threes here. Terry Rozier, we know that's not out of the realm of possibilities there. Don't mind, if you want to be safe or something, to go into a 2 threes and the 3 threes for Terry Rozier. I mean, that's a bet right there. 2 threes and 3 threes. Or if you want to go for 3 threes and 3 threes for those two guys, I mean, that's a bet right there too. I'm going to have some. I don't see a big time leeway for somebody like Stewart to get in foul trouble. So I'm going to have some interest in his rebounds, right along with Mason Plumlee rebounds, okay? He's been rebounding the ball well, so 8 rebounds is not out of a realm of possibilities for him. And, yeah, I don't want to jump too much off into this game. I mean, assist prop for Melo Ball, that's definitely doable. Miles Bridges, he's had a double-double in 2 of his last 3 games. This is a rebound prop for Melo Ball. I'm sorry about that. His assist prop is sitting at 8.5. Just don't feel the need I have to get there. But yeah, Miles Bridges, he's had a double-double in 2 of his last 3 games, so that's something to look at there. And then as far as points wise, if you want to just get to raw points, then be my guest. I probably wait till the alternates come out, but that it is what it is. Don't have too much here. I do like the 3-ball though. Charlotte Hornets are at home. If I do, I'm not betting that spread. If I do take the Charlotte Hornets, then I will probably look at something like a player performance double here, and 22 in a win is not a possibility for somebody like Terry Rozier. He's been playing good ball. Yeah. Plumlee 8 points. What is this rebound player performance double? I'm looking for a Plumlee rebound player. Damn, they got him at 12 rebounds. A 12 rebounds. Do they have one at 10 at least? I don't know. Well, the threes are in play. Multiple guys here to have 4 or 5 3-point upside, 25 points in the win. Anything. Anything. They don't have Detroit's Pistons side out right now, so I will have some interest in the Jeremy Grant in this spot. If he can give me 15 shots, I'll probably be looking towards this player prop, but it's not out. That's why I don't have anything finalized from this game. The more I look at this game, the more I'm going to like it. Marvin Bagley. I just want to see what the Detroit side has to offer here. This should be. I'd imagine this should be an okay game. And Dallas Mavericks at Golden State Warriors here, 219.5 over under. Golden State favored by 4. Don't have much for this game here. They only have Luka Doncic, and Jalen Brunson and Dorian Finney-Smith out. You guys know I gotta let you guys know about Reggie Bullock. He has not been popping up on the books as of late, but he's been really, really, really stroking the ball. From 3. So make sure you be up on that there. Okay. If you can't get him on the books, then as soon as the game tip off, you could probably jump on a 3-point prop for him. You could probably jump on a 3-point prop for him live, okay? He's hit 3 threes or better in what? I want to say about 8 straight games. Let me see. 10 games. 10 straight games. He's had 3 threes or better, okay? 10 straight. So keep an eye out on him, man. He got 5-3 upside. Keep an eye out on him. I've been eating off of him, all right? He just ain't, I let y'all know every time. Now, speaking of threes, Luka Doncic, he's been hitting the 3 pretty well too. You know what I'm saying? So I've been cashing off that. He's had 3 threes or better in 5 of his last 6 games, including 3, 7, 6, 7, 5. Okay. Going up against Miami, he sold me out, but I got him all those other games. Okay. So that's something to look at there. These 2 teams, they 1-1. They 1-1 on in this year. I think they only played twice. Yeah, this year. Yeah. So Golden State Warriors blew them out on the 25th, 130-92. Golden State was at home, and then when Dallas was at home, they beat them. 99 to 182. Dallas has won 3 out of the last 4 meetings, so that's a plus for them. The over is 5-1 in Dallas' last 6 road games, so that's something to look at there. All right. The Mavericks, they 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. Klay Thompson is questionable for this one. So I'll let you know that. What was the spread in this game? Let me go back and see. 219.5. All right. So it did go under when Dallas was at home, but it went over that total when Golden State was at home. Dallas is on the road. Yeah, it did. Mavericks, they 9-1 against the spread after a straight up loss. So that's something. Now the over is trending when it comes to Golden State. The over is 4-0-1 in their last 5 games overall. The over is 4-0-1 in their last 5 games as a favorite, of course. So the over is trending for them. And between these 2 teams, the over is 4-1 in their last 5 meetings. The Mavericks are 9-3 against the spread in the last 12 meetings against this team. The over is 4-1 in their last 5 matches between these 2 teams. So it's a lot to decipher here. We don't have Golden State Warriors props out. Uh, I'm gonna tell you, these guys are gonna be out there. If you think they can, the Jalen Brunsons, the Dorian Finney-Smiths, Luka Doncic, uh, yeah, um, Bullock. Those guys are going to be out there for the 30s, and the 20s and 30s, the 30s and 40s minutes, man. If these guys, you can think these guys can keep it close, then you know the drill. All right, Luka Doncic is a triple double threat guy, double threat guy, whatever you want to call it. Jalen Brunson has been smacking that three as of late. He's hit multiple threes in 2 of his last 3 games. Dorian Smith will go out there and give you 3-4 threes. Keep an eye on the Clay news. Golden State, Dallas Mavericks is on the road. I need to figure out what the Clay news is before I make a decision. Slight lean towards Golden State in this one. Not confident at all, but looking for them to go ahead and take care of home. Portland Trailblazers, Denver Nuggets at Portland Trailblazers, 226.5 over under. This is a back-to-back for Denver Nuggets here. We don't have props out for this one. Portland Trailblazers, they'll be without Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony Simons has been hitting 5 threes like it's nothing. What else can I say? Winslow, he's questionable for this one. You got guys like Josh Hart, who's a PRA guy type of guy. So when his props out, come look at his PRAs. Then you got the Denver Nuggets. It's a back-to-back. Joker's a triple-double threat. Aaron Gordon has been playing really, really good. The spread is decent spread here, but I don't know, man. Without Nurkic, I don't know, man. And then it's a high total at 226.5. I just don't, I ain't gonna say super high, but I don't know, man. I don't know. The matchups between Anthony Simons and Monty Morris is pretty good. I like the matchup for both of them. Neither one of them are great defenders. And then keep in mind, Monty Morris can still be hot. He just gave them 5 threes last night. then you got guys like Will Barton. He can handle the ball and hit the 3 ball. So it's a few things to like about that game. I ain't even gonna lie. As of right now, nothing official, but it's Denver and Nuggets and nothing for me. And then you got the New Orleans Pelicans at Los Angeles Lakers here, 222.5 over under here. Damn near like a pick 'em here. You already see the drill. So first thing I need to point out here, if you like player performance doubles and you like underdogs, then the underdogs, they tend to be a little bit juiced, all right, to the underdogs, okay? So loving what CJ McCollum has been doing over here. So this is the first meeting between these two teams, so I'm not going to go into any trends. Different teams and different personnel here. Right off the back, I'm just going ahead. I'm like the New Orleans Pelicans. Even though they're on the road, I'm gonna like the New Orleans Pelicans. So I'm gonna get that shit out the way. Okay. Now, 6 assists. I really like that. The 6 assists in the win for Brandon Ingram. I really like that. I might play multiple player performance doubles in this one here. He's had 6 assists in 3 of his last 4 games here. Okay. Brandon Ingram. Okay. What else we got here? Let's see. Now, CJ McCollum, he's been flirting with that 6 assists, man. He's been flirting. He's hit it once in his last 3 games, but he's averaging 4.5 assists. He's had 5 assists or better in what? A nice stretch, man. Let me see. 11 out of his last 15 games. I don't know if I'll go for that 6 assists there. It's a lot. It's a lot in play though. The 4 threes in the win or whatnot. The 25 for Brandon Ingram and the 28 for McCollum. Or if you want to go with the 22 for Ingram or something like that. All they have is a 28 for McCollum. They don't have a 20, 25 or something. Anyway, I like the spot that he's in. Don't get it twisted. They only have props out for these two guys here. Even if you want to get to, I have no problem if you want to get to either one of these props here. All right, no problem. Even if you want to get to 20 points a piece for them, you can get that at plus money. So that's something to look at there. Okay, and the assist props here for these guys. Yeah, the both of them sitting at 5.5. 4 assists. I don't mind getting to neither one of those right there. Threes. I could do it. You could do a ladder. You know what I'm saying, CJ McCollum, because he's gonna shoot the three. He's gonna take the three for sure. You know what I'm saying. He's taking at least 7 or 8 threes a game. I want to say. So you could take a ladder approach if you think he's gonna get hot against this Lakers team, which many guys do. But 2.5 is not out of the realm of possibility. So you can go with something like that. They don't have a lot of props out, so it is what it is. And don't forget about your money lines or whatever, and your rebounds when it comes to guys like Jonas Valanciunas and Dwight Howard. Should be a good one. I can only look towards New Orleans Pelicans in this one here. Few trends though, they are trending pretty hard in certain ways here. I mean, especially on the road. When you look at New Orleans Pelicans, I mean they they're 5-0 in their last 5 against a team with a losing record. That's the over rather. The Pelicans 7-0 against the spread in their last 7 road games, so they're playing good ball on the road. The spread is only 1, so you already see that there. And the Pelicans 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games as a road underdog. So you know what I'm saying. This it's a lot of things pointing towards that they can win this game. The Lakers. I mean, I don't even want to, I say the under is 4-1 in their last 5 games as a favorite, okay? So that's something that sticks out to me. The under is 4-1 in their last 5 games as favorites, all right? Be safe, guys. Be safe, guys. Peace out.